Grief gives Roland intolerance and pride. To the great press he goes again to strike. To slay a score of Spaniards he contrives. Gualtier has 6, the Archbishop other 5. The pagans say, Men, these of felon kind, lordings, take care they go not hence alive. Felon he's named, that does not break their line, recreant, who lets them any safety find. And so once more begin the hue and cry, from every part they come to break the line. Count Roland is a noble and brave soldier, Gualtier del a right good chevalier. That Archbishop hath shown good prowess there, none of them falls behind the other pair. Through the great press, pagans they strike again, come on afoot 1,000 Saracens, and on horseback some 40,000 men. But well I know, to approach they never dare, lances and spears they poise to hurl at them, arrows, barbs, darts, and javelins in the air. With the first flight they've slain our Gualtier. Turpin of Rouen has all his shield broken, and cracked his helm. He's wounded in the head, from his hauberk the woven mail they tear, and his body 4 spear wounds doth he bear. Beneath him too his chargers fallen dead. Great grief it was, when that Archbishop fell. Turpin of Rouen hath felt himself undone, since that 4 spears have through his body come. Nimble and bold upon his feet he jumps, looks for Roland, and then towards him runs, saying this word, I am not overcome. While life remains, no good vassal gives up. He's drawn our mace, whose steel was brown and rough. Through the great press 1,000 blows he struck. As Charles said, quarter he gave to none. He found him there 400 else among, wounded the most, speared through the middle some. Also there were from whom the heads he'd cut. So tells the tale, he that was there says thus, the brave St. Giles, whom God made marvellous, who charters wrote for the minster at Loom, nothing he's heard that does not know this much. The Count Rolands has nobly fought and well, but he is hot, and all his body sweats. Great pain he has, and trouble in his head. His temples burst when he the horn sounded. But he would know if Charles will come to them, takes the Oliphant, and feebly sounds again. That emperor stood still and listened then. My lord, said he, right evilly we fare. This day, Rolands, my nephew shall be dead. I hear his horn, with scarcely any breath. Nimbly canter, whoever would be there. Your trumpet sound, as many as ye bear. 60,000 so loud together blare, the mountains ring, the valleys answer them. The pagans hear, they think it is not a jest. Says each to each, Carlum doth us bestead. The pagans say, that emperor is at hand. We hear their sound, the trumpets of the Franks. If Charles come, great loss we then shall stand, and war is renewed, unless we slay Roland. All Spain will lose, our own clear fatherland. 400 men of them in helmets stand, the best of them that might be in their ranks, make on Rolands a grim and fierce attack. 'Gainst these the Count had well enough in hand. The Count Rolands, when their approach he sees, is grown so bold and manifest and fierce. So long as he's alive he will not yield. He sits his horse, which men call Valentif, pricking him well with golden spurs beneath. Through the great press he goes, their line to meet, and by his side is the Archbishop Turpin. Now, friend, begone, say pagans each to each. These Frankish men, their horns we plainly hear. Charles is at hand, that king in majesty.